1,640 damage is quite a lot. That's a max roll from an FV4005B183. It's also the same average damage the 4005 can deal if it penetrates a clip. Now, the chances of actually getting all 4 shells out and connecting them into your opponent is very slim in this tank. I'll be real, the majority of the time I get 2 or maybe 3 shells out if I'm lucky, because the 4005 is obviously not a tank that you can play very aggressive in. It features a turret that is 14 millimeters thick, and yeah, everybody's going to be shooting at it. Add that into the fact that the vehicle also features not the best accuracy. When we take a look at it, the gun is .33, which is not bad, but it's definitely nothing insanely good. It's also got mediocre aiming time at 3.6 seconds. So it's this really dangerous gun mounted on an incredibly bad hull, but also a kind of derpy gun when it comes to the accuracy. Now, there are ways to fix this. For example, you can run reticle calibration, which will make your aiming time and dispersion basically non-existent. The problem with reticle calibration is that A, it's being removed in the next rebalancing of the game. So that consumable, you basically should use it while you can because it's going away. The second reason I don't really run reticle calibration is because I believe super speed boost is absolutely mandatory on a tank like this. The 4005 is a vehicle that needs to get in and more specifically out of a situation it puts itself in. Next update, the vehicle is going to 10 kilometers per hour in reverse. Well, it took a while, but we did finally get into a battle, and let's see what we can do. Up against us, we got some nasties. We got a 60 TP, E75, IS-8, and a Type 68. Now, in my opinion, the 4005 is mostly designed to punish heavies rather than mediums and lights because of the fact that heavies are slow and they're going to give you the time you need to get that clip out. So we're going to step all the way back here to a position where mostly we're not going to be detected by the enemy. And hopefully, if everything gets played correctly, we will be able to get a clip out into maybe an IS-8 or something like that. Be great if my Semovente Contra car didn't stop backing into our line of sight, though. Type 68 is spotted. We're not going to be able to get a shell into him. There is the enemy grill. Not going to be able to get a shell into that either. Okay. Well, for now, we're just going to wait. Bro, is this guy like what? Okay, either way. I might take a blind fire at that grill. Unfortunately, that shell did not go where I wanted it to. Let's take another shot. I don't know if that grill's actually there. I don't know. Those shells kind of did disappear. It's impossible to tell if the grill is actually there, but looking from the way this game is going, it appears that A side is not actually the play for me, because we can already see the majority of the enemies are not spotted near A. We can see the Yag is in mid, and that's kind of what I'm kind of hoping we can get a clip into right now. If we can get to the side of this Yag and get a meaty clip in, it can absolutely change the course of this battle. So that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. We're going to put on our shell reload boost. There's 1, 2... oh my, 3 and 4. Just like that. We brought a full health Jagdpanzer E100 down to a 1 clip. I also just saw that we're actually up to 2,400 damage, which means that we must have taken at least 800 off of that Grill 15 with blind fires, which we can see is about the case. That's actually really good. Somehow this M60 has single-handedly almost defeated the enemy team, which is rather impressive, I'm not going to lie. I do feel a little bad for him, but at the same time I couldn't really support him here due to the way the enemy was playing. So, let's see. There's the 75. He is not pushing this way. So, I'm going to wait right here for the Object 140, and there he is. There's, okay, a miss. A very easy shell that missed. Alright, well, we got 1 shell into the Object 140, and now I'm just going to... I'm trying to think of how I want to do this, actually. I'm just going to bail, to be real. There's no point to fight that guy when I don't need to. I'm just going to leave, let my Semovente shoot him if he tries to poke me, and help out my teammates elsewhere. Let's see. And there you go, just like that, so Semovente gets an easy shell in. So, yeah, that was a pretty easy bait. I'm more, like, trying to get that E75. That guy's got full health, and he's really the only thing left that I can think of that really has a juicy chunk of HP left that I want to shoot. Unfortunately, I did end up getting spotted by that 60 TP, but I'm not all too worried. There's the Object 907. If I could get a shell into that, it would be absolutely fantastic. But there you go. That's more what I want to shoot. Let's go. 1 shell, 2. Oh, I was really hoping we could track him there. There's 3 and 4. Well, you know what? That's still a pretty nasty clip, I'm not going to lie. If this 907 tries to rush me, our team should hopefully be able to get out some nice damage. I'm just going to pretend like we have a clip at this point, and he's probably going to back off. Yes, there you go. Alright, well just like that, we're not doing too bad. The problem is base cap right now. I didn't actually notice that until just this moment, but base cap is a serious problem. Now, if our IS-7 kills this player, which he did, that's good, and all that we need to do at this point is finish off this enemy E-75. So, I lied. Base cap really isn't a problem. All that needs to happen is we need to pen these guys, which, there's one pen in, and I'd love to get a second one in, but my IS-7 is completely blocking me. There you go. We got the second penetration into the E-75, and just like that, we did 4,500 damage. As you can see, the 4005 does has it. I mean, it can be devastating. You saw that. We, how much did we take off that Yag? That's really what I want to check. That player put himself in a terrible position, and we were able to take off 1,657. We also managed to take a total of 1,700 off that E-75, which is pretty devastating. I'm a little mad that my 907 shot missed. I did kind of say this gun, for some reason, is derpy every now and then, and that was a good example there. That shell should not have missed, but it did. So, yeah, it's a weird tank, but when you get it working, whoo, can it be deadly. Here we are, battle number 2, and let's see what we're up against. We got a Mouse, E100, those are pretty nasty tanks. E4, okay. I mean, they got some strong vehicles, just looking at their lineup. They got some very strong tanks. Now, the 4005, again, is a tank that you usually want to use the mobility on to actually take advantage of your opponents due to the way the gun works. So, what I'm thinking is I'm actually going to help out my TVP early game. If he does his job, spots for me, and I can get this Leopard cleared with him, we can actually win this. I mean, they have no mobility apart from that Leopard. So, as I said, if this TVP and I can just work together here to clear that Leopard, this can be an incredibly easy victory. What I'm hoping right now is that Leopard just takes advantage of our TVP, gets some clips in. I've not been spotted yet, so that would be the best situation. I'm going to sit right in a spot where I also can't get detected, so we'll just wait. Alright, the Mouse has been spotted off to the side. Let's see, has the Leopard ran? It actually looks like he did, which is weird, I'm not going to lie. There's an E4 in the back. Okay, well, let's put on shell reload boost. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that, that player got turned into literal toothpaste. It's a little insane when you realize what the 4005 is capable of doing. I mean, sure, the E4 took 700 off of us, but that's nothing. That's literally nothing. When you have support of just one teammate, the 4005 becomes, like, literally just death. That's all it is. So we can see the 183s in the back, and that is definitely a clip I want to take advantage of. So there's 1, 2, I was kind of hoping we could get a little bit more out, but unfortunately it looks like that's not going to be the case. Now, the E100 looked like he might be AFK, and I'm going to have to take a wild guess and say that he is. I'm most likely going to take advantage of that if I can, but we'll see. I got 10 seconds left on the reload, and I can't really help out the TVP there, unfortunately for him, just because of the way this clip works. But we're going to reload, and now that we finally have our shells, maybe we can get some damage out. I'm not actually going to worry about that Leopard, honestly. I'm just going to clip out the 100. I'm just looking at what's going on here. There's really no way our team can ever lose this, so I'm just going to get out this clip and give myself 3,000 damage. Why wouldn't I? And just like that, boom. I mean, I just want to point out, though, the fact that I can bring a full health E100 down to 1,200 in a single clip, that's a little broken. And when I say a little, I mean that's completely busted. I don't even think we're going to get any more damage out this game. Base cap is already up to 970, 980. Yeah, I mean, our team got so much base cap that we were actually not even going to get any more damage out. I'm so sad. Either way, it was a victory, and again, the 4005 did some devastating things. Not necessarily to the AFK. We easily could have done like 5k this game if we had an additional 10 seconds there to get out our final clip. But more what I'm pointing at is that T110E4, that guy thought he was so special, poked out sideways to shoot the TVP, and lost 1,530 health. The 4005 is simply just devastating. In 2 clips, you can deal 3,200 damage, which is basically unheard of for any other vehicle in the game. So, let me know what you guys think about this tank in the comments down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.